Brandon Miller made his NBA Summer League debut for the Charlotte Hornets last night, man, in Sacramento against the San Antonio Spurs Summer League team. And I'm going to tell you, man, it's been a lot of controversy surrounding this debut. And it just seems like Brandon Miller is one of those guys, man. Like, a lot of people talked about Victor. A lot of people have talked about Scoop. In a year's time, for whatever reason, be it good or bad, Brandon Miller has become one of the most polarizing figures, young prospects, young players in basketball. Like, the amount of hate, the amount of dissension around Brandon Miller, the amount of attention around Brandon Miller, a guy that was virtually an unknown 2 years ago, is really amazing to see. And the level of social media interest and the level of content that his name is producing is really making him a household name, be it for good or for bad. To get to the basketball portion, I thought Brandon Miller performed. I mean, I'm not going to give him an A plus or A minus or anything like that. I'll give him a B minus because of the way he started out. But I think he performed right on par for what I thought he would be. I thought he would actually struggle more in that first game. But let's talk about what we saw. In the first half, we saw a guy that was dealing with some jitters on an NBA court for the first time at that level, trying to figure out the speed of the game. But one thing I immediately noticed was that Brandon Miller looked comfortable. He looked comfortable in tight spaces. He looked comfortable handling the ball at 6'9". He looked comfortable getting into the paint. He looked comfortable shooting. Like, the shots that he was missing in the first half, if you are a part of the LitHoUsE Discord or the House of the Lit Discord, and if you're not a part of the Discord community, truly, what are you doing with your life? It's the best Discord community out there, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about the game. It was lit. We was having fun, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, click the link down there in the bio and become a member of the Discord community while it's free. Friday, once we get to Vegas, it will no longer be free. So go ahead and get in there while it's free. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the bio. Also, hit the like button, share the video, like this video, and subscribe, and turn on your notification so you can become a part of the LitHoUsE gang. Gang. Nah, but I liked some of the things that I was seeing from him early on, and I was saying in the Discord, like, I'm not panicking because I see a guy that looks like he has a high level basketball IQ. He is very smooth. He doesn't look like a fish out of water. I mean, like, I loved what I saw. Now, the things that I didn't like that I saw was what I already knew. He has to get a lot stronger. The Spurs defenders were able to body him with hand checks. That won't really be allowed during the regular season. They let you get away with more during Summer League, especially teams like the San Antonio Spurs, because they're a developmental organization right now. But yeah, like the hand checks were affecting him. They were able to knock him off his path. Sometimes when he got to the rack, he would rush it. Sometimes when he got to the rack, he would force it a bit. And it just, it just made things really uncomfortable for him. Another one of the positives I saw in the first half that I really loved, the kid has an ability to get to the free throw line. He knows how to move his body the right way to get the attention of officials. He's going to be going to the line a lot in his rookie year. He's going to be going to the line a lot if he can stay healthy during his career, because he's just one of those guys. It's something you can't teach, that knows how to get the officials' attention and get to the free throw line. I think he ended up having 9 attempts last night. He was 7 of 9 from the free throw line. But in the first half, that was pretty much the pace for him, up and down, not able to find his shot. In the second half, he got going defensively. He didn't get going initially offensively in the second half. It was his defense. He upped his defensive intensity. He was blocking shots against the backboard. He was hustling back on defense. He got some steals. And once he saw that first three-point shot go in, the kid became a microwave. I told you, in the first half, his shot was online. It was on time. It was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I knew that once he made the minor adjustments, if he's the shooter like I think he is, once he made the right calibrations, being the sniper that he was, bow, it was all headshots. And he hit 3 threes back-to-back in a variety of different fashions, coming off screens, coming off a pick-and-pop situation where the guy goes under, he just steps back and knocks down the 3. And then at the end of the game, he showed more of his ISO game, where he went between his legs. Well, not on that play, I apologize. He showed more of his ISO game when he went behind his back, hit him with a stutter step to the right, came back left, went up and under the defender who fell under him, and was able to show a wonderful athletic move up and under and one and finish the play. Bro, if you're hating on Brandon Miller today, you really need to check your temperature. You really need to check your temperature, because what I saw last night was a guy who started off struggling and ended the game and showing us once again how mentally tough he is, how mentally strong he is, how he's able to stay locked in. Also, for those that are complaining about the number of fouls that he had, bro, be for real, man. So many times we talk about how prospects or high draft picks don't give their all in summer league. They don't want to compete, or how guys don't want to compete and they just want to hand it to them. I have no problem with the guy in his first NBA game or on the NBA level, on the summer league level, getting 6 fouls, 7 fouls if you got 10 to give. Bro, that shows me a guy that is a competitor. And one of the things they kept telling me about Scoot Henderson is that, yeah, that guy. What they kept telling me about Scoot Henderson is how competitive he was. How can you try to shame a young man in Brandon Miller who is out there competing, trying to beat guys to the spot, trying to take charges, putting his body on the floor, trying to block shots? You're going to try to shame a young man in his first game for competing? Nah, it just sounds like hate. A lot of people are freaking out with the way that Brandon Miller played in the first half, talking about the foul numbers. They didn't watch the game. They just watched the highlights. But y'all let me know what y'all think. What did y'all think about Brandon Miller's performance last night? Was it adequate? Was it underwhelming? Or were you very impressed with what you saw from a 6'9" guy moving like that, scoring like that in his first debut? Y'all let me know down there in the comment section below. Join the Discord, share this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, it's the mighty, mighty, mighty LitHoUsE.